Alright, today we're doing a boat tour for Steve and Deb's sailing yacht. And Steve's going to run us through a few things and we'll show you around. Okay, over to Steve. What have we got at the front then, Steve?
Right, the sharp end. Come here, we've got a bowsprit made to my design for the asymmetric 1850 square foot. Underneath it, and it can rotate up, is a modern anchor because we lost one in Porlock Bay, and some marine surveyor said forget the old Dan Foss, get something modern. Okay.
All right.
You'll notice here we've got a snatch block, so the furler's in a sock, and I've got red and blue lines running back to the cockpit. Windlass.
Yeah.
Okay. Furling genoa.
Furling. Yeah.
And a furling staysail on a 2-to-1 halyard, soft halyard. We can either, when tacking the 150% genoa, drop it down or further genoa to tack. And also the storm sill also is furled as well. So if it's going to get stormy, pulling out this lazarette which we're standing on right now.
Okay. Let's move on a bit quicker because it's a bit windy up here and we'll chat more inside.
I said what a lovely deck.
It is a great deck space.
We haven't christened the deck yet though.
Well, I don't believe that, Steve.
Really? There's a lot of things we haven't christened, which will be, unfortunately we've got a crew with us, so we have to watch it.
Yes, yeah.
Lots of ropes and wires.
There's a lot of ropes and
we've got
things.
a brand new mainsail, at least
Sabre
60 square
sails.
meters. Yeah, from Swansea.
Okay, lovely.
Simon, excellent guy. I wanted to support local economy rather than buying something made in China
Yeah.
or South Africa, and it costs a little bit more, but we've got really good top quality material in that.
Brilliant.
Here is our prop for the boom.
Molly, boat dog.
Adjustable. Boom slide.
Yeah, I'm sure the yacht people out there know all about these bits.
For
It allows
furling,
us
in-mast
to
furling.
bring the sail out without coming up onto deck.
Okay.
Pull it out from the cockpit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Now, understand the winches in the cockpit. Everything is now controllable from the cockpit.
Okay.
Mainsail. These
Massive winches. Look at the
this
size.
is for the genoa.
Look at the size of that.
46. No, 65.
Let's have a look back there, Stephen, and we're getting inside out of the wind.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a gas box which I've made. I've got 4 full gas bottles in there, and one each in the lazarette. I'm going to take my mountain bike with me so I can take the dog for bike rides in Mull and Skye and places like that. The main sheet arrangement I've just changed. When we got the boat we couldn't use the traveller. That's important.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a nice deck space up here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dinghy.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
All important barbecue.
On keeping it covered when we're travelling.
Solar.
There's a danger that to get pooped. You can break the structure because it fills up with water. The solar assembly is array is built on GRP reinforced box section, tied into the original davits that we got.
And you designed all this, didn't you?
I'm an engineer. It's easy.
Easy.
Easy peasy. Just got to make sure it's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starlink.
Yeah, that's a recent thing as well. We've got a data hub on there as well. That tracks round as well. We're on the.
Does it do it automatically?
Yeah, it will do. Yeah, it'll do it automatically. It's on at the moment. It's receiving.
Okay.
We're on sort of unlimited, up to 12 miles offshore.
Lovely.
Okay.
All right.
Right now, the folding steering wheel is a real boom.
We'll have a look inside.
When you're in manoeuvring.
Size of the deck. Side deck. Ooh.
Yeah, it just comes out.
Oh yeah.
But that gives you more cockpit space.
It does, very
So
clever.
anybody who's got a steering wheel taking up a lot of the cockpit, invest in one of these. It makes your life a lot easier.
You heard it here first.
Right, okay. We have B&G plotter. You can see that when you've got darkened sunglasses on. It's really good.
And
And B&G instruments.
all new B&G.
Yeah, and we've got plenty of space here for our boxed wine and glasses. What also important is, why spend a lot of money electrifying a winch when you can use this thing, available off eBay or Amazon, and there's your electric winch.
That's a little tip there.
Right.
All right.
Save your time.
Right, let's have a look down below and give it a little tour around. Debs, are you going to do a tour around the boat?
Yes, I will indeed.
Right.
Adam's first. Good enough to pull Debbie up the mast, or as we say, as proper sailors, so the stick. And I'm very lucky to be married to a girl who likes the stick.
God. Right, down we are. Here we are, Debs. So,
We're in the saloon.
saloon, beautiful area. And you had all these seats redone, didn't you?
Yeah, recovered.
Wonderful.
The table opens out so we can seat 8 people around the table.
Lovely. And your nav station.
Yeah, this is the chart table and the instrument switches, the main switches, some of them.
Lovely.
The galley,
Huge galley, isn't it?
bigger than some kitchens I've had.
Yeah. I know that's the beer freezer
Yeah,
under there.
it's the everything freezer.
So that's the
then-
electrical panel.
This is the control panel for all the switches. And then in here, the engine room.
We'll do that last.
Okay.
Steve will want to show us in there, won't he?
Yeah, it was. This is the aft cabin. So this is a storage area.
Okay. Nice,
It was a
nice
cabin.
bag, Debs. Where'd you
Yeah,
get that
great
from?
bag. It was
that's
a cabin, but we
Okay.
just made it into storage.
So that's Debbie's wardrobe.
Yeah. And this is the main cabin.
Wonderful.
And our
So
shower.
ensuite and the shower all built in.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So great. It's got a walk-in wardrobe that every girl's dream, that, isn't it?
Yes. No, we're not finding a boat big enough for a walk-in wardrobe.
I love this. Forward, we have twin cabins. Love this.
Right.
Yeah. Twin cabins forward, which they're identical.
Okay,
Two
yeah.
bunks.
2 bunks.
And
And
each one has a toilet and a wash hand basin and access to the shower at the top there.
it's a shared shower at the front, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you can go
Jack and
into
Jill.
that, to that one. Double bunk and then into there.
But, yeah.
Mirrors that. Lovely space. Where's his lordship gone?
Kelly.
Oh, Kelly's up there.
Yeah, Kelly's done some bits for him.
Okay.
So
Steve's chatting, so we'll have a look at the engine room, which is his
Steve's man.
probably
cave.
man cave. Yeah.
Do you want to go in?
Yeah. Definitely.
Keep your head down.
Look at this.
Once you get inside, you can stand up. It's crazy.
Oh, bloody sailing boat's got a bigger engine room than most motorboats. Look at this workshop. All new Victron stuff everywhere. Look, I'm in an engine room on a sailing boat. Look at it. Mad. Old boats are the best. Oh, look, generator. Don't know what half of that stuff is. Crazy. Yeah, Steve's favourite room this. Definitely.
Yeah, that's his man cave.
So that's the water maker, is it?
Yes, that's the water maker.
Lovely. Wow.
Crazy.
Brilliant. Right, so Steve, thanks for showing us around your boats. Well, Debbie showed us around most of it. We were chatting.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've been
Tell us
chatting
about
up
the
your
boat.
partner in the meantime. Thanks for the opportunity.
You're not going to get another one because you're buggering off tomorrow.
Yes.
We better make the most of it
Make
then,
do with
Kelly.
Debbie
Kelly
now,
Bird.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's a bird.
She is the bird.
Bird.
What
Well,
model is the boat then, Steve? What make and model is it in
It's a
size?
Trintella 53, 4.7 draft.
Yeah.
No. 2.4 draft.
Yeah, 4.7 beam, 2.2 draft, but we're probably about 2.4 because we loaded up with 1,000 litres of diesel and at least 1,000 litres of water.
And 1,000,
Bottles of champagne. And
yeah, plus
alcohol.
Debbie's clothes, yeah.
Except I've got rid of most of my clothes to go sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't need my office
Yes.
clothes anymore.
You don't.
Oh, no.
They're actually
Yeah.
off tomorrow morning. This is our last opportunity to get this video in. You'll probably see a video of, well, you will see a video of the leaving due last night. I don't know what order that come out in, but you'll see it.
And
If you watch.
tomorrow at the lock.
And tomorrow at the lock, we're waving you off.
And maybe tonight's party in the
There's never a
restaurant.
party tonight. It's all party central around here.
I'll tell you this, the last month or two on the marina has been absolute magic. Over the years we've made so many good friends, and Friday nights pub sessions in Sirens, including you, Ben, but you won't come to Sirens because I don't do Carlsberg.
No, where's my beer? I saw it over there.
And it's been absolutely magical, talking around the table, 10 to 12 of us, all friends, various different outlooks on
Yeah.
life, professions,
Yeah.
and we just knitted together like a fine glove. I've
It is
never known
marina life.
anything like it.
No.
Absolutely superb. And the best thing about it is we've all got different characters and we seem to accept each other's humour, and it makes it
Yeah.
funny when it repeats itself.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Do you know what it's called? Boat life.
No life.
Boat
Oh
life.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
that
toast
is
boat
boat
life.
life.
Yeah,
To
cheers to
boat
boat life.
Cheers to boat life.
Cheers to boat life, guys.
We're really going to miss
Boat
Portishead, and
You will be missed from Portishead.
You will
definitely.
leave a big hole.
I think we're going to have to come back
You are a
Wow.
big part
With
of
the
this
boat.
marina.
with
At
the
some
boat,
point.
Yeah, yeah.
and absolutely unbelievable. I just can't believe it. Never have I had such a close group of friends,
And neighbours.
and they'll help you whatever.
I mean, look
Absolutely
out for each other.
fantastic.
It is.
Yes.
It is amazing.
It is.
And yet, people trying to sort of get rid of people who live on boats.
Yeah.
I don't understand
that
why. Maybe it's the single males who sort of cheap as cheerful. I don't know. Anyway, we're not cheap as cheerful because we've done a lot of stuff on this boat.
Yeah, so how long have you owned the boat for now?
Almost 6 years. And you know, I tell you what, when I saw it on eBay advertised for 35,000, and
Bargain.
I put a question
Bargain.
through to the seller, and then suddenly it was off the market. But I'd left my telephone number with him, and I got a call back, and we got talking. He said, "Steve, if you want the boat, you've got to grab it." I said, "But you sold it," and I didn't like the guy who bought it, who was going to buy it, and I refused to sell it to him. There was something fishy about it. So I went down at 8 o'clock the next morning from where we lived in Webbington, near Weston-super-Mare, came back, and I said to Debbie, "You've got to come and look at this boat." It was really lovely on the inside, but it needed work doing. It was a 70-year-old guy. I'm 70 now, but he wanted to do everything himself. However, he wasn't coping.
Right.
There was too much stuff to do. He'd had
Yeah.
the diesel bug. He'd sorted that out, but the engine hadn't started, and it had been out of the water for 2 years, etc. So Debbie doesn't like spending money. So she wasn't in a hurry.
She does
So I
if
had to-
it was a new pair of shoes.
Oh, that's different.
I
Shoes-
totally get this, Debbie. So.
I mean, the first time I bought her a birthday
Same
present,
thing.
I thought I'd get away because the shoes were a third off. I ended up having to buy 6 pairs of shoes. That's every bloody pair she put on because they were a third off. 6 bloody pairs of shoes for a birthday.
That's a fair deal.
That's good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Says she liked her
absolutely good
shoes.
value. Yeah.
Anyway,
Except that
yeah.
I've had to get rid of all my shoes, and I've only got about a dozen pairs now.
so we had also at the time an au pair with us. So I picked Debbie up at 8 o'clock. No, 6 o'clock in the evening after work. She wasn't in a rush. And we drove down again. I drove down again to Dartside Quay near Brixham on the River
Yeah.
Dart.
Yeah.
And I showed her
Nice
this boat.
place.
And then she said, when we got off the boat, she said those 4 words which brings absolute fear into every single male. And listen, men, when you hear these words, you will suffer. You know what's coming your way. And what she said to me is, we need to talk. And I thought, fuck. Yeah, she says, how are we going to pay for it? She says, I can borrow 50,000 quid on my credit card. She's a financial advisor. And I said, no, I don't think it's wise to take the full lots. Go for 45,000, give us 10,000 quid extra. And the deal was done. 10 minutes later, the boat was ours.
Amazing. But you spent a lot of time and money.
Well, I would reckon
on it since.
the definition of a boat is break out another 1,000.
at least.
And I would say, for us, it's break out another 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, the solar, right? 2 kilowatt hours in the winter. At the moment, we have to put the heater on to absorb energy. In the summer, the same solar energy, we can get sort of 5-6 kilowatt hours a day, quite happily. And we've also got a generator on the boat, and we can do shore power, and the engine also generates electricity.
Yeah.
So it's been a learning curve. But the solar system, with the Victron control gear, and sitting under you and Ben, of lithium batteries.
Oh yeah, sorry, new lift.
20,000 quid. A complete, nonsensical, uneconomical investment, apart from the fact that we can sail peacefully into the sunset
Yeah,
and not worry about anything.
yeah. Sounds good. And you're doing that tomorrow.
Yes.
We're
You're
starting.
doing it tomorrow.
We're
Yeah.
off.
And I tell you what, I'm on a mission.
Yeah.
Because this week, my dad went into hospice.
I know.
And yesterday in Winchester, my aunt got buried. And so after the aunt, we went down unplanned on Thursday night so I could spend time with my father. And then we saw him for 5 minutes yesterday. And he knows he's going to die. He volunteered to go into hospice. And then we had a problem with what we're going to do with his ashes. Because he wanted his ashes spread at Hurst Point, which is on the Solent,
Right.
on an onshore wind. So I said to my stepmother, so he's still going to be in our face, in death. She said, yes. And then I had a brilliant idea. Well, what if we sail there on an onshore wind? He's going to blow away from us.
Yeah.
And then I sent an email to my sister, and she said, please no. She gets a little bit seasick from time to time. And then I had another brilliant idea. What if I took my share of his ashes and we spread a teaspoon of ashes at all his favourite sailing
I like
venues?
that idea.
Brilliant.
So we're going to start
Yeah.
off at Warsash on the River Hamble, and we're going to go through to my favourite, used to be my favourite sailing place, begins with B, Bosom.
Was it
Yeah.
bosom
Where
or bosom?
Harold-
Bosom or bosom?
King Harold is meant to be buried.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And we're going to go to Cows, the Brambles, Newtown Creek, Yarmouth, Lymington, Poole, and then we're going to bugger off to France.
Nice.
Okay.
So what's your next steps from here? When you leave tomorrow morning, where are you going?
We're going up to the Isle of Man for the TT. Now, because my father's about to snuff it in a few days' time, I don't know when, I want to get up there as soon as possible. So when we leave the lock, the asymmetric
left.
stock is going to be up already.
Right.
The main is going to come out before we get past the quay.
I'll
But
be
bec-
I'll be
Yeah.
having a drone out.
And
filming
then
all
that,
this.
and then that,
Right.
then that asymmetric is going to come up, and I want to make sure the asymmetric is pulling us past Battery Point. It's got a
Right.
big eye on it.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
look,
Beautiful
best-
that is.
Apart
yeah.
from the TT, we're also going to go under Tower Bridge on our way round the UK,
Are you?
and they have to let us through. Debbie, you've done the research on this.
Yeah, because apparently there's a law when the bridge was built that says it's not allowed to impede shipping. So if anybody requests entry past the bridge, they have to open up to let that vessel through.
Right.
Hopefully in the rush hour.
If any of you guys have been through Tower Bridge on a sailing boat and had it raised, let us know in the old comment thing below, and we'll pass it on. Well, I'm sure
Oh,
they'll read
yes.
it anyway.
Oh,
yeah.
The only
Yeah, we want to
disappointing
see
thing
the
is I'm
experience.
being told we're not allowed to use our sails for propulsion. going underneath Tower Bridge.
No. Fair enough.
What time do you plan on of the year? What time of year do you plan on going there then?
That
Late
will
September.
probably be
Late
late September, early October.
Okay.
I'm not sure of exact time.
So if
This
it's
year?
London,
Yeah,
yeah, we
that's
could go up and meet them. That'd be
Yes.
lovely. Because
Yeah.
if you're going up there,
come and
we
It'd
could
be
get
great
a
for you.
hotel for the
Great-
night or
great
something.
video.
Yeah.
It would make a bloody good video.
Yeah, it would.
But you can
Yeah.
film it yourself, Debbie.
yes, I know.
Oh, well,
haven't
you
got-
film it from ashore.
Yeah, we'll film it from ashore and then
Yeah.
And I can film it from the boat.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
When we're
Let us know when
cruising,
we're-
I have
yeah,
a
do
rule,
that.
Yeah.
I reckon.
and it's a safety rule because it brings
video.
good luck. Is that whenever we go somewhere new, we visit the pub and also the harbour master. Where we didn't go visit the pub when we went to Strangford Loch last year, we experienced a lot of problems, didn't we, Debbie? You were determined not to go to the pub that night.
Yes. But we didn't really have problems. We
We
were
did.
fine. You were fine. You enjoyed
But the
it.
pub
You're
was a better
weeping with
idea.
laughter in the videos,
So-
so it's fine.
I think that's we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to follow Steve and Debs on their journey, their sailing YouTube channel is at Sailing T-Shanti. I'll put a link in the description. Just like and follow them for now because there won't be many videos at the moment. But Deb is learning. I'm teaching her, so
I'm
it's going to take a while.
Try and put one on every week of what we've been doing, and I'm sure the Hebrides will say it all.
Yeah,
I just want
absolutely.
to add one more thing.
Oh, God.
Okay. I used to race fins.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did my fin racing in South Africa.
Right. Yeah.
Now there's one fellow old schoolboy who's an F a lot better fin sailor than me, is Sir Ben Ainsley. But he never beat me in a round island sailing race.
Brilliant. Oh, dear. So, good luck on your travels, guys. We will miss you.
Yeah,
We will miss you a lot. But we
But-
will be in touch and we
and
will
we'll
be
visit.
visiting.
Yes, wherever we are,
Fantastic.
you can find
I'm
us.
already
Yeah.
looking forward to London now.
Yes.
So we got to put that in
Yeah.
somewhere. So.
Where
So-
are you going? You have to stay on our boat.
Well,
Like and
whatever.
subscribe.
I'll make sure that I soundproof the forward
Oh,
cabin.
God. He had to get something in. He had to get
I'm an
something in.
engineer. I can do soundproofing.
Right.
It's dead easy.
Thank you very much, guys.
You're
Good luck.
welcome.
And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel and like and subscribe to theirs. I will see you soon.